What'd you think? Interview with a Vampire, Cruise. Who you got? Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it. But there was a time I was super into all the Anne Rice books. I read all of the books, and I think that was the only movie, Interview with the Vampire, that actually made it, and they actually did a good job with, I think, the books. And my favorite character, Claudia, she I forgot the actress's name that played that. Oh my god, she just was the epitome of what the book version of Claudia was.
Because she was a little girl.
She was a little girl,
but
right?
she was like an old. I mean, she had lived for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and so when Lestat made Claudia a vampire for Louis, he broke all vampire rules because you're never supposed to turn a child, and for that reason, that they will never age and they will become super evil or just, and I don't remember the complete details, but I know that was a rule. And so all the vampire people, when they found Armand in that Parisian cellar that they found all the other vampires, I think they wanted to kill Lestat because of that. And Armand was very much into like trying to bring in new blood and new vampires because he's been alive forever and he's never seen a young vampire. And so when it was Lestat and Louis and Claudia, they were all like, ooh, this is amazing, but we need to kill Claudia and Lestat, and they just wanted Louis. And that's why I think you see in the scene where they trap him in this well and then they just burn him alive. Or they let the sunlight kill him.
I need to go back and watch this movie.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, I need to go
So
back.
good.
I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but I've never watched the entire thing. That might be what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. But then they try to do like Queen of the Damned and a couple other books, and it never had the power that interview did.
Queen of the Damned was Aaliyah. Aaliyah was Queen of the Damned, right? Yeah.
But I mean, I think it was received well, but it was never like Interview with the Vampires.